Thoughts and jump off in the water. Buckler. Big old John in Panny Riverside. Yeah. And now nobody can go in there to go find anybody. Self, not even 24-year-old yet. Yeah, so divers gone in for look for her, you know.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see happen, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
Repeat after me. When you increase your income, don't immediately upgrade your lifestyle. Increase your investment first. Always remember that. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. Give thanks to life and the gathering, people. Watch Wagwan pa Wagwan now. Them always say, early bird catch the most worm. But me can tell you this. Sometimes it's good to be late. If you don't believe me, walk with me. Go down a sentence. Let me tell you where Guan power Guan, because all the people down there right now, belly are cut them. The Watton Police in St. Anne's has launched an investigation into the suspected drowning of a senior citizen whose body was found in a catchment tank. The deceased has been identified as Felicia Cormac, a 75-year-old resident of Watton district in St. Anne. Information reaching our news team at about 7:30 a.m. on Sunday. Cormac's brother visited her at home and saw the body submerged into a concrete water tank. An alarm was raised, and guess what, people? Them just call the police and the fire brigade to come take her out. You understand about the people? They go there, go drink water already, you know. Right now, me I tell you, them belly I cut them. Like how me dey on water story, let me just tell you this. Me always hear the people them say, yo, God turned the water into wine, so look a bit of rum can't kill nobody. That's how the people them normally say, you know. But me can tell you something. You don't need to take a walk or right out of Olaba. You understand? Ask the Olaba people them what them think happened to Derval March. 50-year-old unemployed Derval March. We come from Darlington Drive. He always a drink this whole heap of rum and lead on a ground, and people normally just a pass and look at him and I say, yo, he might get up back soon and very soon. But guess what going over the weekend, people? He lead down there and he never move. Yeah, man, he lead down same place and could get up. He dead. So me I tell you no, go and drink rum and farm fool on yourself here and feel like say you can't dead. Anyway, more news. So the birth cert finally reached in. And guess what, people? The spouse attack, 1 and 2 community member, and guess who? The MP. You understand? So the lady who the police them clout out of the way I make she dead, she is 41-year-old Anita Swearing.
The whole community right now feel how we are feeling. So I tell you, it's a very sad thing, and the worst when we go witness, when we go see the incident, we never see when it happened, but we go see the area where it happened and we see the evidence. And what they were and it wasn't a nice sight. Even the police officers them were in the vehicle. Them shouldn't have on the scene when the crowd come. Police should take them away, carry them to the station, go question them already, you know. Because you know when people come and see them, a violence go happen now. Almost happened yesterday, you know. I really think I tell you, amount of police have to give the local officers them, because that's how young you them too, you know. And we know it's an accident and a purpose.
Justice. There is nothing else but say, well then, we just come with company. You see? But I tell you that it still no help me in a way, because I lost a loved one and a true loved one. I would love one that I can call upon true kick and thing.
The police will definitely have to review their internal operation procedures to see how best any form of incidents or to have preventative mechanisms in place to prevent any further incidences such as these. But it's certainly something that I will definitely speak to the SSP about for the parish and also the persons in the particular division, which is the Morgansbridge division, to see what can be done to prevent things like this from happening in the future.
Look at this again. Yet another little dirty boy we need to get slapped with, and the big idiot police just charge them. Anyway, let me tell you what I got now. A bus conductor has been charged with the offense of rape and abduction following an incident with a 14-year-old girl last October. The accused is 43-year-old Nicholas Young. Yes, people, Nicholas Young. Everybody know him. Of Burnt Ground Housing Scheme in St. Elizabeth, appeared in the Black River Parish Court to face these charges. Allegations that on October of last year, the 14-year-old complainant was on her way to school when Young accosted her and carried her gun right time yard and hold her down and had sexual intercourse with her against her will. And just the other day, she decided to tell her parents and the police, and then decided to watch her man, we're going to look for Young. Young surrendered into custody last Monday and was charged following an identification parade held the same day. After an application by his attorney, Young was offered bail in the sum of $350,000 with sureties. He was ordered to have no contact with the complainant or her family and is set to return to the Santa Cruz Parish Court next month. Let me tell you something. I said, Nathan can't perform this. Man, somebody else spit me, you know. Slap him, get slapped boy. Anyway, Westmoreland. A snap raid conducted by members of the Westmoreland Proactive Investigative Unit led to the siege of a Taurus 9mm pistol with 2 rounds of ammunition in Derval and Little London in the parish yesterday afternoon. Report reached the news team at about 1:30 p.m. The police were in the area when they raided a premises and seized an illegal firearm and rounds of ammunition. 2 people were arrested in connection with the seizure. Investigation is ongoing. Funeral them should get Munga time now, not Munga honorable, but it's all for football. We call himself Munga. Make I tell him the way him do. A 31-year-old man has been charged with breach of firearm act after a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 12 rounds of ammunition was reportedly found in a hidden compartment of his car. Charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and the removal of mark of a firearm is Stanford Mercurius, otherwise called Munga, a construction worker from Content District, Lawrence Tavern in St. Andrew. A long time this boy I'm gonna walk up and down with my road, you know. You should have get what they don't get. According to information from the police corporate communication unit, Munga was charged after a gun and ammunition was discovered in a hidden compartment of an understreet motor car during a search of his home on August 30. He was subsequently taken into custody. He was charged on Saturday, September 2nd, after being questioned in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. No matter where you want to say, you still get 15 years. And I think say, I waste some time. I'll give you like I do 15 years. Oh, slap, I should have get slapped. Anyway, 3 men charged with murder of a businessman in Kingston. Let me tell you now that they got out. Detective assigned to the Kingston Central Police Station has charged 3 men for the shooting death of a 54-year-old man while at his shop on Gold Street in Kingston on Wednesday, August 2nd. The deceased has been identified as Ronald Brown. Charged are 20-year-old Quan Dawson, otherwise called Crux, of Maiden Lane. 20-year-old Delano Anglin, otherwise called Odie, a fisherman also of Maiden Lane. Maiden Lane have 2 less wastemen around there now, you understand? And 23-year-old Antonia Jackson, otherwise called 40, of Barry Street, all in Kingston. Report reached our news team that about 4:15 a.m., Brown was at his shop when he was reportedly pounced upon by all 3 men who opened gunfire, hitting him. And guess what, people are right on the spot him there, they understand? Right on the spot. Dawson, Anglin, and Jackson were all taken to custody during a police operation. On Friday, September 1st, all 3 men were charged following a question and answer session in the presence of their attorney. Their court data are being finalized. Them boy there should I get slapped with, you understand? The world will be a better place. Let me tell you who gets slapped now and who get charged. Landscaper charged in fatal stabbing of man right a bar. When you drink too much rum. You understand? Rum told you not eat that. When you go and tab up man and then sitting there. Let me tell you it go. A 29-year-old landscaper was arrested and charged with the stabbing death of a man who was attacked by several patrons at a bar in Stony St. Andrew on Friday, August 25th. Remember me telling about that? You understand? But me never tell the boy name. I can't tell him name now. Me they showing all him picture. Remember? Dead is 34-year-old Bryan Morris. Charged with Morris murder is DeAndre Carr of Aircast Road, Stony Hill, St. Andrew. Report from the Concentric Police that about 11:45 p.m. when them supposed to be at them yard, Morris was a patron at a bar when he was allegedly attacked by several persons, including Carr, who reportedly stabbed him multiple times. Holy tab him get. Morris ran from the war and collapsed along the roadway. He was taken to the hospital by a motorist, but guess what? Before them gonna reach the public, I'm dead, you understand? On Thursday, August 31st, Carr turned himself into the police, accompanied by his attorney. On Friday, September 1st, Carr was charged after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. But like how you're a bad man, why never stay up on the run? All you be gone fourfold though. Anyway, more news. The Road Safety Unit is reporting that as of September 1st, 272 lives has been lost to road crashes, resulting from 252 fatal collisions. Fatalities has decreased by 15% when compared to last year, a difference of 48 fatalities. As of September 1st, motorcyclists account for the highest percentage of road fatalities, accounting for 32% of them. Pedestrians account for 21%. Private motor vehicle driver account for 18%, and private motor vehicle passenger account for 9%. Additionally, 8 children has died in road crashes as of September 1st, a 53% reduction when compared to the similar period in 2022. 38 elderly persons have also died as a result of fatal crash since the beginning of the year, representing a decrease of 7% when compared to the similar period in 2022. That's where that is concerned. I'm not half a million there's a part I don't know it already. More man than that woman, okay? It's another life lost. Here we are going for we going now.
Young lady drowned at River Portland.
Shots and jump off in the water. Bucklard. Big old John in Pani Riverside. Yeah. And now nobody can go in there to go find anybody.
This is really sad. PRT2.
For herself. She was 24 years old. Yeah. Yeah, so they have gone in for look for her, you know.